So you're stuck at home bored, you want to buy some video games and you're thinking of shopping online, guys. So what do? Do you shop online on Facebook Marketplace, maybe CEX, maybe on eBay? And then you think to yourself, what if it gets delivered? It'll be full of coronavirus, everyone's running a mile. So what do, guys? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you some tips on how to shop safely and how to stay safe buying video games. Welcome everybody, hope you're well, Skip Pratt here. As always, if you're new, please hit the subscribe and ring the bell. So yeah, I thought I'd do a video about this coronavirus and buying video games and give you some tips and what I do. As you know, everyone's absolutely scared to death to buy anything online. You can't go to any shops now, pretty much all locked down, so you know, where do you buy your games from? You can buy them online, you can buy them from the marketplace, Facebook if anyone uses Facebook. Now with that, you'd obviously have to go to someone else and collect it, which is it's debatable, guys, but that's where we're at. Now if you look at this chart just up here, it shows you the times. So if you look at the bottom, it says 3 days for plastics, and as you know, most of you know, most things are plastic. So basically what I've been doing is I'll give you some tips and we'll go from there. So the first thing is, try and buy all your games brand new, sealed in a wrapper. That's my first tip, and the reason being is the coronavirus itself is a virus which is surrounded by a protective coating which is called an envelope. Now if you use stuff like hand sanitizers, it's got to be above 70%. It breaks down that protective barrier and it basically kills the virus. So I've got one here for an example. This would be, say, a new game, whether it be off eBay or a shop or something like that. Now it's got a plastic coating over it. So what I would do is, I'll do it for you. I'll cover my hands like this. I'd get the game, I'd rub my hands in, and I'd absolutely blather the game. Yeah, this is on the outside seal, so I'd blather the game in this antibacterial, which is basically, that's going to explode all them virus cells, destroy the envelopes and destroys the cell. So yeah, I'd probably do that. Obviously I am absolutely saturated in it, so I'd do that. Obviously you can remove the seal then, throw it away in the bin, and the actual game inside is actually, you know, there's no virus in it, it's protected. So that's the first one, yeah. Try and buy new games if you can. So that's one of my main tips really, try and buy new stuff. Now if you do buy used games, try not to buy cardboard. Like for example, I've got a box here. Now if you use the alcohol wrap on a lot of these, yeah, it'll kill the envelope of the virus and the germs, but it'll strip the paint off them, so it'll strip your box, it'll ruin all your stuff. So what you've got to do is, if you get anything that's cardboard or anything like that, or a bag, leave it for 3 days basically. You can get it delivered, leave it for 3 days and wash your hands. Now say for example, if you don't buy it new online and you buy it, maybe you pick it up from someone's house or whatever, and you've got a bag of gear, again, it's not going to be sealed, so you're going to have to leave it for a few days, just leave it to one side. And then the same again, if you've got any games like this that are open but the plastic, then again you've left it 3 days. I'd use a sanitizer again, which again, it's like a double protection, it's going to protect you from any germs. I mean, you can probably see there, can you see the little free label, how it's lost all its colour now because it stripped it. So if you've got any cardboard, it would strip that. So yeah, I mean, any other sort of tips on buying games really? A lot of places are locked down. A really good tip as well is if you're in the UK, we have some shops called Asda's. Now I've done this recently as well, is you can actually pick the game up and it's on the shelf and it's got a label that says take the game to the counter. So basically none of the games are on the shelves, the public can't touch them, they can't spread any viruses or anything like that. And then when you go in, obviously the staff take out of a locked cupboard, they've got all protective gloves on, and again it'll come with a protective seal because it's brand new. So again, it's just putting stages of protection in. You know, the higher level of protection the better, so I'd always recommend buying new. So yeah, they're my tips. Try and buy it new. Try and not to buy cardboard. If you do buy it and you can't sanitize it, leave it for 3 days. You know, also as well, whenever you get anything, whatever you've done, always wash your hands, yeah? Never put it in your mouth. So, but yeah, online, I mean, eBay is going to be a really big place to buy things. I mean, people are just going to be buying games, and my thoughts are the sellers aren't going to sanitize it, keep the games clean. They could have the virus, you know, they could put it in the post, it could spread, because as you know, it can live on plastic for 3 days. So, you know, if they put a plastic case on, I've got the virus, they've sneezed or anything, it's in an envelope and it comes here within 3 days, and you just open the game up, guys. You could potentially get the virus. So yeah, don't assume that buying it online is going to be safe. You definitely don't be frightened to buy online. Don't be frightened to buy video games or consoles or anything. But just think about the stages of it. You know, you've got to kill that envelope, that membrane, that virus. If it's on there, the chances are it won't be. But yeah, just keep safe. So hope my little tip video helped. I'd love to hear your comments in the box. Thanks for watching and keep on gaming. Cheers, guys.